Muy buenas, gente. Empezamos de Outer World. Bueno, sabéis lo que viene ahora, ¿no? Una partidilla. Y a ver qué pasa. Ojo que hoy ya vamos con el tiempo justo, ¿eh? Vamos con el tiempo justo. O sea que... vamos allá. La pregunta del millón. ¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy? Porque dejamos que había bastantes cosas así abiertas en el juego, ¿no? Digamos bastantes temas, ¿no? Y no sé. Tenemos a 4 acompañantes a la nave. Vamos ya. Epa. Ahí. Cargar partida. Esto lo quitamos. Y cargamos aquí. A ver. Nos fuimos, sí, al laboratorio de finas. Pero vamos a ir solos aquí, ¿vale?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
Estaba ya chafardeando para saquear y no. Uy, que me mato.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor. Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential sign. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got a cafe. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and empty. Of course. What's on your mind? Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent.
Bueno,
I've no desire to end up like Dobson. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before Life outside work? No, of course not. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of... To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony. The hope is
Eso es
full of
verdad.
specialists, scientists, engineers, talent... Unfortunately...
Sí, eso ya me metió el rollo.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, but the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope. We'll do our very best to see. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last...
Bueno. Hemos conseguido la famosa arma. Que es lo que queríamos. ¿Miramos por aquí a ver si encontramos algo? No, no miramos por aquí. Vale. Tengo que encontrar ahora la arma de la pionera. En la pionera también hay un arma única.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time? I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this So, tell me what's on your mind. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill that's what my parent... I grew up in a pit of a town. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with it. My parents, ironic. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could... They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige. The plan is not one rigid path. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book... What about you? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk... Oh, I see. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in but most of the I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher. He's also... That's a good question. We should start on the groundbreaker. All I need is access to a data cartridge from... I'll comb the last 6 months of departure. Thank you.
Precisamente nos vamos a la pionera. A ver. Nos llevamos a Bakari y nos llevaremos a Parvati. Eli y el otro, el Rafa o como se llame, ya nos lo llevaremos en el momento que sea necesario. Ahora tenemos una misión, que es conseguir el arma. Madre mía, la pionera, ¿eh? Al final, seguimos.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and
Hay
out.
que ir a ver a Gladys, tío. Para el arma, ¿eh?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Bunch. A soft, sour, candy shell aroma.
Gracious. I was just sitting... Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from. Shouldn't be too tough for a... What do you want? That's right. Go for... The board... Go right... Oh, I also...
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my pen...
You do have a favorite, but that's not what you wanted to talk about. Ask the common folk? Because that's what the board tell. I think they made some Those board folk, but that's why we got... Probably. Claims he's... Anytime, sweetheart.
Vale. Vámonos al terminal de seguridad.
Now with 12% more crunch.
You're a deft hand with a magnet. There it is. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up. Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not... Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he... I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to have... Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in
Bueno. Vámonos. No, antes de irnos de misión. Ah, pues sí. Tenemos más misiones por aquí. Hay que... Es que yo las quiero abrir todas. Con Gladys otra vez, tío. Madre mía, la puta Gladys. Es que es el centro de atención, A Gladys hay que tenerla contenta. Lo controla todo. O contenta o matarla. Una de dos.
If you're here for this week... Anytime, sweetheart.
Pero ¿por qué me hace hablar con Gladys? Porque tengo que ir a Bahía Estelar. Primero vamos a ver a ese jambo. Que tengo que ir a... ¿Cómo se llama? A lo de la mañana. Nos tenemos que ir a Terra 2, a aparcar en Sendarrosa o como se llame. No, si al final Terra 2, el primer planeta, tendremos un montón de misiones allí. O sea que... Ojo, ¿eh? ¿Y esto qué es? A Monarca me hacéis. Vamos, os diré que es peligroso, pero...
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive... You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of it. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows, I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colony. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive the... No, never. Monarch is... You'll want to hire... Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come... Best of luck.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that you're a man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few... When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I said...
That was... analyzing the subtextual ordering. How can I... Yes, Captain.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake. What?
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway land. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. What part of the... yes. There is about... a sensible choice. The outlaw scientist, even knowing... Of course, what part of... We're clear if we're going... The ground... Freighter... Many... If we're...
Madre mía.
You are... Of course. What part of the... Where? Edge... The town... You mean... I'm sure...
Hay que cargar información.
Of course. What part... Any crew traveling to Roseway will... Roseway... However, how very... Why else? Of course. What part of... Where in Monarch? I believe you... It's sudden. Of course.
Vamos, a cargar.
Where in Monarch? Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and there are no people aside from marauders. The local This is one of those.
Vale, vamos a cambiar de misión.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
Ay,
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... I prefer to... When I sit... Traveling... Do you know what it feels... As you may... In our travel... If you mean... Was Captain... How can I request...
bueno.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Vamos.
Can we talk?
I'll lock up behind you.
This Roseway business smells.
Uy.
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And what's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate... With a lot of these companies, the... doesn't exactly... If you say so, I'm keeping a... Anyway, we...
No, venga, Eli. Te ha tocado venir y lo sabes, ¿no? Vale, me sirve. 11.
No security. Not that I'm complaining. I can take a hint.
Vámonos.
Captain, something hit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Eso no me lo veo muy claro, ¿eh?
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Here we go! Don't mess with us.
Vale.
Warning. Having obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal. Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket. Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning. Having obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Y nos hemos perdido la fiesta. Nos hemos perdido la fiesta, chicos. Y chicas, nunca se sabe. Chicos y chicas. Nos hemos perdido el festival.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get away. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a south. Anything else
Tengo
you'd
unas
like
vacas
to know?
peludas en mi nave.
Distress call from here? Shit. Got me. I just do what I'm told. Alarms. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals.
I don't have time for this.
A ver. Ahí hay para hacer la misión. Desde allí vamos a darnos una vuelta como hacemos siempre. Vale. Para comprar, vender, saquear.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses? Oh, no, they got the carbon in here. Oh, you're still here. If you, no, they got the carbon in here. What does it look like? I'm preparing a. Certainly not. But Porter and his... No. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security... I found a... Out the south... Say, blast.
A ver, yo creo que si le robo no se dará ni cuenta. La verdad.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the garage.
Top of the hill's raptilian territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself.
I told you, you're staying put.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Want to treat yourself before you go? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Then again, there's... Sure. Can't say I... These days, I hear it's like... I'm so... Truth is, corporates... Technically, I'm not... Of course, it's... Sure.
Vale. Te voy a vender cositas yo, ¿vale? Pues ya lo tenemos todo.
The vent shaft are how the raptilianos are.
Como he dicho, hemos venido de allí. Antes de ir a la misión, vamos a ir a conocer un poco el pueblo. Madre mía, pedazo de arma.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the. You are? But corporate never. I have strict orders not to talk. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible. I am not allowed. Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility.
A los pollos locos.
Hey.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
Huh?
I don't have time for this.
Huh? I got 500 bids on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
Move along.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Doctor. Over in the main lab. Sure. Look, I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Extracting how? No, wait.
In certain social situations.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An Afro...
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch and Bar... The results are outside the margin of error. Sure. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. It should... Great! This...
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just drink it.
Y nadie se ha dado cuenta que he pasado yo. Y hemos robado una armadura. Vale, sí, ya hemos visitado todo esto. Vale. A ver. Tal, como vamos. No me voy a arriesgar, que estos tienen armas fuertes. A ver, aquí no se puede hacer nada. Nos toca ir ya. Hemos entrado por allí. Vamos a visitar esto de aquí primero. Son ni las 7 y ya me están entrando mails, tío. Bien. Si no hay nadie, yo me lo llevo. Tengo más claro el agua. Vale, por aquí es donde he entrado. Vale, pues nos toca ir ya al sitio de la misión.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one
No,
of them,
no
are
soy
you?
uno de esos, Anton.
Yes. Anton. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that it's important. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over. We were tasked with One cannot exaggerate the benefits of... While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most Not just any diet toothpaste. Hours ago, a group of vicious If those cretins get their hands on my Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the labs. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab... My protege. I sent... If... I'll thank you not to miss... If my colleagues refuse to... Believe what you will. And my colleague, Jameson, would...
Y subimos de nivel. A ver. Intentar. Ventajas. Me gustaría ir más rápido andando. Pero... Bueno. Viaje rápido, aunque vamos cargados. Eli. A ver. Y Barbarati también, blindaje. Pues no. Vale. No vamos de aquí. Vamos a ver misiones. Madre mía. Se nos lía, ¿eh? Hombre, pues tiene pinta. La verdad, ¿eh? ¿Para qué engañarnos? Si no me los cargo yo, desaparecen, ¿no? ¿Cómo va eso, tío? ¡Hostia! ¿De dónde están? Madre mía, qué mal.
Isn't this pretty? Their mistake.
A ver. Haré de diversos golpes en la cabeza, por lo que tus facultades mentales se han reducido de forma permanente. Efectos, atributos, -1. Madre mía. Pues... A ver. Eso interesa. Coño. ¡Qué malo soy! Por Dios. Toma esta en la cabeza. Esa fuera. El que ni estando quieto, he acertado. Coño, y tenía esto para mandarlos todos a tomar por culo. Encima.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
Vamos. ¿Quién dijo miedo? ¿Qué puede salir mal, gente? ¿Qué puede salir mal? En verdad no puede salir nada. Nada.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help.
Claro.
Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. That's how they got in. We got that locked down. There's no access. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of raptilian musk. They don't care which side their lunch is on, but the rapt cells are down with the outlaws. When it looks like they're fixing to make a sally upwards, I have a sniper pop the lock. Thanks. Company will probably bill me, but better lose a rap than... For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're... Pretty damn sure. The shafts are sealed with 4-centimeter... They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Why you want to... What... Fair point. Here's a key card to my office. Head left from here and down... Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I gotta... Who, me? I'm in charge. Most days... Well, it's not like... Soap or something. Oh, the pay ain't much.
You've got nice views and more sprats than people. What's not to...
Despacho, he dicho que estaba a la izquierda. ¿A su izquierda o a mi izquierda? Porque al final... Ah, yo eso no lo puedo coger. Ah, sí que puedo cogerla. No me dice que sea robar. Pues vais a flipar. Me voy a encargar de todos. No sé por qué, me da la sensación que... les tendremos que buscar la vida para poder entrar. Aquí tendría que estar a 40. ¡Harta, coño! Ahí. Hay que echarle a lo azul. Bárbara, te he quedado muy tocada, ¿eh? A ver, un bicho que utilice 123 de daño. Ah, pues pesada. Ligera. Yo busco munición ligera. Pesada. Energía. Energía. Ligera. Energía. Hombre, aquí está enredada ahora. Luchando contra robots. Hostia, el rifle de caza lo tengo jodido, ¿eh? Mírame. No sé, es que si hay robots, tíos. No le he hecho daño, creo, ¿no?
Make him ready.
Madre mía, cómo gasta munición esto, ¿eh? Por esta arma de energía ya voy con sobrepeso. No me ha gustado nada, ¿eh? ¡29! ¡Coño! Quieto, parado. Armas, a ver. Z, vender. Mantén Z para vender basura. No sé lo que era vaso, pero bueno. Para vender, que era la E, ¿no? Táctica. Bueno, ya lo tengo. Tengo esta aquí que está más cañón. Después echaré todo esto de menos. Vale, ya está, ya.
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Dame la ametralladora pesada, esta tiene una pinta. A ver. 118. 50. De eléctrica tenía una eléctrica esta, pero que no me termina de convencer. Esa es pesada. Ligera y ligera. Bueno. Es que esta también es muy... Dispara mucho, tío. ¿Y esto? Hombre, podría ir con una de energía. 83... 118... Bueno, así. Tenemos que irnos ya, ¿eh? Ya... Con la hora que es, tenemos que empezar a desconectarnos. Está vacío ese. Yo lo cojo todo, luego, como lo vendemos. Y ahora ya empezamos a ponernos fuertes. 29, 16. 14, 19, 26. Ahí. Bueno, pero tenemos a Parvarati. Que a ver, tiene una armadura de 16. Y le podemos dar una de 19. Un casco de 6. Este de 16 le podemos meter ahí. Y ahora a Eli. Tenemos a Eli con una armadura de 19. Que se la queda. Un casco de 16. Que se lo queda. Armas. Ese cuchillo me mola. Esa arma no está mal. Y Parvati va con el rifle de plasma y esto. Bueno, pues ahí se quedan. No están mal. No van mal equipados. Bueno, tenemos ya 2 botes de gas de la Tita Cleo. Vale, por aquí es por donde hemos venido, ¿no? Bueno, por donde hemos pasado, más bien dicho. Vale. Apartaos. Ahora nos toca ir por aquí abajo.
Hey, you. Over here. Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. No, but it is a secret. Well hidden. Off the map. Any place worth hiding is worth raiding. Granted, diet toothpaste is not exactly what comes to mind when I imagine secret research and underground labs. Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break.
Pues... ves con cuidado.
You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Clio security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. We liberate it. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun.
Sospechoso,
Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, I would pray for a bullet to my skull. It is my one bargaining chip. If you want this research, you will help me out of this mess. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. The research I carry is valuable. I am willing to go halves with you. And I will gladly negotiate with you, but only after you free me. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. I'll help however I can. A raptidon is an apex predator, native to the jungles of Monarch. They are entirely unsuited to life on Terra 2. What? Do not give me that look. I am a... Yes, we accidentally released the rapts into the world when we attacked this place. The rapts took us by surprise, as they would anyone. My crew were split apart and lost. You'll need a keycard to unlock my door. I don't know where they're kept. Ask... I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactic... We were acting on a good tip. From the day we are born, we are made to obey. Never question, never hope. Corporations expect us to work until the day we die. Sell it, of course. I don't have... Assuming I make... No one asks why anymore. The establishment tells us to live here, work there, eat that, drink this. I am doing this because I can.
A ver. Hostia, está complicada la cosa, tío. Porque el...
Reminds me of medical school.
Tenía que haber probado otras cosas. Bueno. Visto lo visto.
Hey.
Tengo que mirar una manera para poder... Para poder dormirlos.
Incoming! That's smart! Nice one!
Coño, coño.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
La verdad es que voy a coger el lanzagranadas y tirarles una granada a esos bichos, ¿eh? Vender. Lo vendo. Lo vendo. Guardado. Vender. 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 Lo vendo. Y también lo vendo. Armas. Es que me estoy aquí. Voy a vender basura. Vale. Repetidas. Las repetidas se venden. Llevo mucha mierda encima. A ver, he despejado la zona. No toda. Bueno, la limpiamos ahora en un momento. ¡Hostia! Lanzallamas.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer...
Entonces ya... Por aquí he pasado. He dicho, tenemos que dejar el vídeo ya por aquí, ¿eh? Oh, guadaña infernal.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. I ain't seeing a compelling reason to know. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't... I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company. To Doc Crane. I've worked for Auntie Cleo 18 years. Done my best for them. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
Mira, creo que aún así podemos terminar la misión al final, ¿eh? A ver, eliminan los forajidos, raptidones y puerta de corral.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is... Ask... No, I am...
esa puerta de ahí. Vale, hay que dar la vuelta.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared away. So you have. And now, if you do not. Oh, really? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on. Good. Orphans. Is that what you're...
Pues lo tenemos bastante bien, ¿eh? ¡Epa! Esto. A ver, esa pipa. La canalla, hostia, sí, pero es pesada. Que es tipo como lo que llevo ahora, creo. Bien, quiero encargar de los reptilianos estos, tío. Porque no sé por dónde tengo que ir. Y ya se me está terminando el tiempo. El tiempo de juego se está terminando. Pues he hecho una pequeña maratón en esta. Vale, he querido ir no rápido del todo, pero...
Incoming!
Vale, yo creo que me lo... La que no tenía que matar, me la he cargado, que ponía matriarca. Pero que no digan que no lo he intentado. Vámonos de aquí. Ahora, para terminar ya...
Hey there. You the fella Cass called about? Relax, I ain't with Auntie. I'm one of Cassandra's gun hands. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than us. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going. Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped. When I turned about, I seen 2 fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for founding day they did back in,
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
An outdoor Raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Vale. Nos vamos a desconectar, pero antes... Vamos a ir a entregar la misión y la dejamos por hecha. Esta, ¿vale?
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you?
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their... That's all manner of distressing. There truly is nothing left for me. Did you find my colleague? Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that matter.
Bueno, una mentirijilla tampoco hace daño a nadie. Vale, a ver. Puedo robar. Muy bien. Tecnología también nos interesa. Pero me interesa más sigilo ahora mismo. Bueno, pues a ver. Diario. Vale, eso lo tenemos. La de monarca... Ay, ay, ay. Secundarias. Lo que hay que hacer es secundarias. Vale. El hombre vacío. Hostias, eso es enterrados. Pues estamos enterrados. A ver. Aquí fuera. Lo que hay que hacer es salir de aquí y dejarlo preparado. Y ya nos... Ahora sí, que llevo rato diciéndolo, pero ya estamos al límite, de tiempo. Nos quedamos fuera y preparamos ya la misión para el siguiente, ¿vale? Mapa. Tenemos que ir aquí. En la falible. Y no nos interesa ir a la falible ahora mismo, ¿vale? O sea que... Diario. Armas del vacío, nada. El viaje humeante. Mapa. Aquí. O sea que de aquí haremos taca, 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 para aquí. ¿Vale? Diario. Por sus propios medios. Rescata a Jameson, o como se llame. Hay que ir aquí. Alquimista Mauter. Aquí tengo dudas técnicas. Hay que ir aquí dentro. Aquí dentro. Ah. No, no tenemos tiempo. El martillo de Vulcano. Aquí. Mira, vamos a hacer una cosa. Si ya nos mandan para falible. Pues también hay que ir aquí. Vale, entonces el alquimista Amauter. Y la hacemos nada, que es un segundo. Eso tiene que ser rápido. Y esa ya es la última para hoy. Y lo dejamos ya, ¿eh? Ahora sí que sí, lo tenemos que dejar ya.
Any news on the thing we spoke? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, this is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it, because I'm not. Only for testing purposes. Take this. You earned it. If you run into me, pleasure doing business with you.
Vale. Vámonos de aquí.
Toss ball is all about putting the ball in the goal zone.
Madre mía de información que nos estamos cargando. Información. Toda la información que podamos coger la cogemos. Esconde el arma porque es que me voy a poner a disparar con alguno. Lo que quiero es salir de aquí. Vale. Diario. Vale, sí, pero no, nosotros no vamos a ir a esto. Vamos a rescatar a Jameson, ¿vale? Pero lo dejamos aquí, gente. Porque tengo que dejarlo ya. Me voy. En el siguiente vídeo va a estar muy interesante esto, ¿eh? Muy interesante porque ya se ve que eso está muy cañón este juego. Pues, gente, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo.